guys, you're watching Geek Assemble, and today we're doing The Witcher. We've already done the first part of Series 1, and that was the first 4 episodes. Now we're doing the episode 5 to 8 of Series 1, and then we're getting to Series 2. So yeah, let's get on to it. I really enjoyed this. This was quite fun, especially episode 5, because it was just a bit of fun. We see the woman who's got the limp like that, her now looking, good. She meets the Witcher and the Witcher in this, and they're kind of doing it, which was very fun indeed to see, because it all started off with the Witcher needing some sleep, and then him getting a thing with a genie, and the guy that plays the guitar, he gets something wrong because they wish something with the genie by accident, and now he needs to save him. He saves him, and then we get to this witch sort of thing, and of course he's a Witcher and stuff like that, and the woman's like that. They start getting it on, and that's kind of where this thing's left. I really find it quite fun, this episode. It was just a barrel of just trying to get his mate, who has the guitar, fixed and stuff like that. There's not much that happened with the girl. The girl throughout this story, throughout these 4 episodes, was just basically went from that tribe and learning stuff to going with this other guy that turned out to be a trap and using a different face who she knew, and then she has a problem with her friend who's an elf, and then she kind of goes on her own route, and then she gets attacked by someone who she went to school with because they don't care about her now because her mom and dad aren't king or queen anymore, well, grandparents anyway. So then she goes off using her powers, and then she finds this woman, and this woman helps her into this place, and then she meets the Witcher. That's her whole story throughout these 4 episodes. It's quite easy, quite basic. We're going to obviously get more of what she is and why she's so special in the second series. She obviously has powers, and we've seen cool stuff from that. The person's got a limp of sorts. She's fixed herself and stuff like that. She is, I'm saying that because it's describing her, because I don't know her name. She is basically got super duper powers who can talk to people. She's had a connection with the Witcher, and they kind of stumble together. And then by the episode 6, they basically are trying to save a dragon egg, basically. And this tribe she's going with, they're trying to hunt down this dragon and this monster of sorts. And we learn about these characters. They get killed off, and then turns out none of them died. Plot twist, and they all come and they start trying to attack the dragon. That was interesting. And then the Witcher learns not to attack the dragon, so then he defends them off. The fight scenes were quite cool. I liked them. Her is this. She's using her powers quite well, and the tag team between the Witcher and her are quite strong, which is nice to see. Obviously, the egg kind of survives. One of the dragons died, and one of them lives. It kind of reminded me a bit like Merlin, not gonna lie, with the talking dragon. Just not as cool because Merlin had John Hurt as the voice of the dragon, so you know. Anyway, the guy playing the guitar had a little argument with the Witcher, just like the little girl had an argument with her friend. So now they've gone separate ways. That's that story, really. Episode 7 was quite flashbacky, learning about the beginning of the series and why the Witcher was meant to look after this girl. He was trying to go to the parents and to the nan and granddad, who are king and queen, and trying to tell them that I'm here, I'm meant to be saving the girl, and they're just like, no, you're not doing it, you're not doing it. She locks him downstairs. They get attacked from episode 1, and we get to see the Witcher's perspective of episode 1, because I didn't even know he was in the battle. He fought out, and of course we need to try and get him and the girl together, which is what the whole thing is for episode 8. Episode 8 was strong. It was a massive battle, of course, and the person with the limp, because I'm describing because I don't know her name, and stuff like that, she was defending them off. She learns that her powers, and she needs to defend this place, and she needs to take control. Her master's kind of really got weak, and she needs to take over that. That was interesting. Also, her seeing her little tribe of girls and telling them certain things. That was quite nice when she went back to that place. Yeah, that's where we've left off with her having powers and basically deciding to defend this place. And they're all heading to the north, and there's a massive battle coming, which we'll probably see in series 2. The Witcher, of course, he gets injured and fighting off, and he gets bit, and he's been weak throughout the whole of the start of episode 8 and onwards. So then when he gets to the place where he needs to get to, he's been having visions of his mom and visions of this woman, and there's so many women, like the guy says who's helping him, like, you've got so many women you've said name of. Anyway, he eventually gets the prophecy of obviously looking after the girl, and he finally sees her. He gets drawn out to the woods and he sees the girl he's meant to look after, leaving us with series 2. Now he's finally got the girl. How is he going to protect her? How's this war going to go down? And what's going to be resolved, and why is she so powerful, and stuff like that. I really can't wait for series 2. So that's my thoughts and opinions on these episodes and stories. I'm going to give this episode run an 8.5 out of 10, but that's my thoughts and opinions. Let me know yours down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel for ever, and get the little bell. Of course, we do Marvel, DC, Indiana Jones, Star Wars, Doctor Who, you name it. It's really a place to be for a geek like me. So join the journey and subscribe. As always, I will see you guys soon very soon. Have a nice day. Also, I just want to mention that basically these characters, I've really enjoyed the whole arc, and the person with the limp I'm describing, she had the incredible arc of going from one character to a completely different, and the witch I've loved throughout. The girl I'm still yet to be intrigued by, but I'm very intrigued for series 2. I will see you guys next week.